Hello, I'm Tom Newberry, KA7MWQ, demonstrating a bit of my software which should make it much easier for you to learn Morse code. My programs offer truly random code practice of any length of time and any quantity of code, any quantity of letters, numbers, punctuation, and Q codes. It's designed to avoid the creation of a lookup table in your mind, and you'll be practicing groups of characters which won't allow you to anticipate what character is coming next. To run DOS, that's short for Disk Operating System, on your computer, you need a DOS emulator. I chose DOSBox. It's freeware for no particular reason. Works fine for me. Double-click on the DOSBox icon. Now you're presented with two screens. The foreground one has a blue window in it. The background screen, you can just shrink it. Don't close it out, because if you do that, you'll close the whole program. So shrink the background, and now you've got the working window. Okay. At the Z prompt below the blue screen, you need to tell DOSBox to recognize your system drive. In my case, that's C:, and in most other Windows computers, it's the same. So my command line reads mount C:, MOUNT C, C:, /install /GWBASIC. Okay. It'll respond with drive C is mounted as local directory C:, /install /basic /. All right. Then you need to log on to the C drive. So to do that, you enter C:, enter, and you get the C: prompt. Okay, now next you got to call up the gwbasic.exe program, and you do that by just saying gwbasic return, and you'll see that you have the OK prompt in gwbasic. Okay, once you get into gwbasic, you'll start my software. So to do that, you will give the command load, space, quotation marks, MENU, end of quote, return. It says OK. And you can type run. And you're presented with this menu. All right. So, you're presented with 17 choices, actually 18 if you count the end selection. So for this little demonstration of the program, I'll just go into the random letters and numbers, selection 1. Enter. It'll then ask some questions. What speed? Once you're familiar with this software, the answers are almost automatic. Question 1 wants to know what speed of Morse code you want to listen to. 1 is good for a start. Don't go below say, 0.5 because the program will go too fast, I'm sure. If you enter 2, that'll be too slow. So somewhere between 1 and 2 or 0.6 to 2, something like that. Whatever. I would say pick a speed which challenges you. But for now, just enter 1. Okay, the next question asks, how many characters do you want to have presented to you? Generally pick any number from, say, 20 for a start. You'll adjust that later, but it gives one a chance to quickly get back to the menu to change a selection. Once the session starts, you can't stop it. So I'm going to select 20. Now, if you're just getting familiar with the program, you can start at, say, 5. And then at the end, when another menu comes up, you can select menu, get back to the number 1 selection, and then change the parameters. Okay, so right now we'll just say how many characters for this session? 20. Enter. Now, the third question determines how long the character is displayed for your brain to associate the character image with the sound. The normal value here is 8, and that sticks pretty closely with the proper proportion of code generation and space between letters. So 8 it is. Again, you can play with this. You can get very slow or pretty quick. And here we go. Right? So there's your 20 characters. And then you have a 3-question menu. If you want to redo the same, if you want to go over the same 20 number of characters, 20, then you just put in again, and it'll pick 20 more random characters to generate and bring it back to this menu. If you want to just dump out of the program, then selection 2 will do it. If you want to go back to the menu to select either the same program to change parameters or a different program menu selection, then enter 3. Okay? And that's basically how this software is set up. You'll be faced with a few menus, but once you get familiar with the software, piece of cake. You'll have no problem. All right, that should do it. Take care. 73's KA7MWQ out.